How do I start it? Hey, me from the past, you from the past, ourselves. Anyway, yeah. Hi, I'm you. 5 years in the past. So you're watching this 5 years in the future. So you're gonna be 23. Look at me making math, doing math, not making math. Anyway, so yeah. 5 years from the past. Are there fucking cars like flying everywhere? Is the hoverboard actually a hoverboard now? Do you actually have a house, a place of your own? Because like when you were 18, you were literally thinking about moving out. That's all you thought about. Like, I want to leave this house. I want to leave. I want to leave. I want to leave. And you wanted to move your sister in with you too. So do you have a house? Did you graduate? Like, that's like the real question. Did you graduate? Cause from college, not high school. I mean, we all know you're gonna graduate from high school, right? But did you graduate from college? That's what we want to know. Did you study? Did you actually study graphic design? No? Yes? Cool. Shoe business, your shoe business, how's that going? Did it, you know, or is it going good? Did you sell shoes? How many shoes did you sell? How many shoes are you selling? Are you still doing it? What's one good thing about the future? I honestly don't even know what to tell you. It's like I'm talking to myself. Yeah, I don't know what to tell myself. But yeah, I'm in a class right now. Actually, technically, we're supposed to be filming, which is what I'm doing. So I'm choosing this time to talk to myself in front of a camera. Iconic. Yeah. You still like to draw? I mean, you were terrible, my age. Just kidding. You were good. You were in the best, but you were average. You could draw simple things like a cloud or a dog that looked like a fucking horse. But yeah, you were good. Your cousin was living with you. You didn't really know how to feel about that. It was all kind of chaotic, you know. But you were working. For like only 2 days. I mean, I hope you're working more than 2 days now. But like also liking what you're doing, you know, like liking your work. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, you wanted to travel. Did you travel to Brazil or Tokyo? Like, have those been checked off your list? Have you actually learned to surf? I mean, when you were my age, you were always talking about learning to surf. Did that happen? Like, do you already know how to surf? Did you travel to like a place where they surf and did you learn over there? Because that's what you wanted to do when you were my age. Did you actually learn to skateboard, like actually do tricks and all that, and like longboard and all that? Did you actually learn that? Or are you still an uneducated person who doesn't know how to skateboard or surf? Oh, and did you learn snowboarding? Did you go again to California to snowboard? Not like the last time that you went, like a couple years back, where you were trying to break your arm because you didn't want to do anything in school, which that wouldn't have helped anyways. Let me tell you, because the teachers would make you literally write with your left hand if you broke your right hand, even if you were hurt. So, yeah. I don't know. How's life going? Oh, one thing I want to tell you. Just listen to your parents. I mean, you're gonna be 23. It's not really something you should. I mean, you should still listen to them, take their advice, you know. But like, it's not like you have to listen to everything. Oh, and by the way, you still have a phone because when you were at my age, you didn't have a phone. Like, you were really, really trying to get the phone, but you never got it. Like, you were so close one time. You had like you were supposed to get straight A's, and you literally had to like 2 A's left to get, and report cards got sent out. And I don't know if you're got that phone. So did you get a phone? And if so, when did you get it? Because we're phoneless over here. Yay! Yeah. So that phone, did you get it? I mean, I don't think you did. Let's be real. How's that confidence? Like self-confidence? Is it good? Because when you were my age, it was terrible. Like, yeah, people would tell you like, yo, you're pretty, you're cute, but like, honestly, like deep down, you're like, sheesh. Why are these people lying to me? So how's that? Did it get better? Are you better? Or are you like still not confident enough in yourself? Or are you still outgoing? I mean, you would literally push yourself to be outgoing when you were my age just because you didn't want to be like left out in things. And also girlfriends, like girls that are your friends. How's that going? You didn't have many. I mean, you had a couple, but not many. I don't know. You weren't good at it. Making girlfriends for some reason, and the ones that were your friends were really close to you, or there's only like one or two. I'm not gonna mention any names because like if they aren't your friends still, then it's for a reason. Life, everything happens for a reason. I mean, you always stuck to that. Life always happens for a reason, or everything always happens for a reason. That was literally like what you thought. So do you still think that, or do you think that it happened because of your actions, or do you think that it was, well, when you were me, or well, you're still me, but like when you were my age, you used to think that everything would happen for a reason. So like if it happened, it was meant to happen. There was always an explanation for it. So like, do you still think like that? Like, don't ever forget to think like that. I mean, if it happens, it happens. Move on, you know? Keep going. Keep pushing forward. Also, if something pushes you down, don't, like, if something happens in your life, something really hard to overcome, don't let it push you down. That already happened to you, and you know what I'm talking about. And people are going to be asking themselves, what is she talking about? Something happened. It was bad. It knocked me down. I don't really like talking about that. But, like, it knocked me down. It knocked us down. You didn't know what to do. You literally, your grades started fucking going down for no reason. Well, there was a reason. And you thought that it was because of that you could let everything go. But, like, no. If you get knocked down for whatever reason, use that as momentum to push yourself forward. I mean, stuff is always going to happen. Stuff is always going to happen. And you just got to push forward, no matter what. Like, use that as your push to keep moving forward. I wish I would have told myself this like a couple years ago. Okay, so this is the final thing. Ghost hunting. Well, it wasn't ghost hunting, but like you wanted to go and explore abandoned places and pretty much like haunted places. Did that ever happen? Like, did you and a group of friends actually go and explore abandoned places? Because you literally used to watch a YouTube channel, a YouTube channel about it, where people would literally go and explore abandoned places, and like sometimes they'd be haunted or like do all this crazy shit, pretty much. Did that actually happen? Like, did you actually do that with a group of friends? Oh, also Queen Mary. Did you ever go to Queen Mary ship? Because that's one of the things you actually wanted to do. So did you actually do that? And if not, what are you waiting for? Like, all the stuff that I mentioned here that you have not accomplished, what are you waiting for? Like, you're literally about to be almost 25. Once you hit 25, all that stuff should be accomplished. So if you're not 25, you literally have 2 more years. Well, I mean, not if you're not 25. If you have not accomplished this by your age, which is 23, you literally have 2 more years. I give you till you're 25 to go and do all those things that I just mentioned. Surfing, skateboarding, snowboarding, ghost hunting, I don't know, travel, Brazil, Tokyo. Do it. Okay, if you haven't done it, check those things off the list, because I really wanted to do that, and I'm thinking that you still want to do that if you haven't done it. So do it. Check it off the list. Make it happen for both of us. We're literally one person. Just make it happen if you haven't, because you're going to regret it later on in the future. Believe me. I don't know how I know, but I know, okay? Just believe me. Listen to yourself. And enjoy life.